What the fuck is going on, everybody? I'm your host, Nick Bocklidge. This is the WTF show, Winning the Flex. GMs, happy Sunday, everybody. Very special stream we have today. I have two special guests. I have Hartman, who's been on the show multiple times, or actually just one time, I believe. And then first time ever, ZeroFuhks, the man, the myth, the legend. Um, welcome in Hartman. Welcome in ZeroFuhks. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great. I love popping my cherry on your stream. So
That's what we do here, man. I pop the cherries in the streaming world. If you've never been, it's a pleasant experience. I promise you guys that.
Yeah, no, doing great as well. Nice to meet the Discord legend in person.
I really need to be known by something other than that. That seems like that's like some virgin shit, right?
Well, to be
Discord
fair,
legend.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, we're all virgins when we're drafting all the teams like we do and spend time on Twitter. Not ZeroFuhks, though. He is a man incognito. But
Yeah.
I will say it is nice to have three Cali boys on the stream doing about to fuck up these drafts. Welcome in, Adam. What the fuck? I thought he only spoke Russian. No, he actually sounds more American than me.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
But I'm very happy to have you on for first time guest. And Hartman, always a pleasure to have you guys as well. Let's start with first, how's drafting season going on for you guys? We're approaching, it's July already. We have about a good 2 months of drafting until the season starts. So how's your guys' mindset going into drafting currently right now?
Hartman, you
I mean, not a ton has changed. Kind of just waiting for camp to really change any opinions, but I don't know. Just kind of playing the pockets, I guess. Right now is the biggest thing. Like the QB pocket, stuff like that. Just targeting the right areas to target different positions. Maybe is the biggest thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not super chasing any player up or down or anything like that.
Have you guys noticed quarterbacks starting to move up a little bit once we get past like the 100 range and the later quarterbacks?
a little bit, but not too much. Like I still do like 85-90% slows, so I don't really notice it in the slows. And the reason I like the slows is because when news comes out, like I'm right on the clock in that round, so I can hit it. Like when a Darren Waller signed and I was in the 200s and he wasn't picked yet, I swooped him on a couple time box, stuff like that. That's how I'm attacking it because I didn't really have as much time, I can't really go that hard on the fast drafts, so
yeah,
just doing what I can.
No, that makes perfect sense. I know me and Hartman aren't the slow draft guys. We're fast drafters too hard. I think I've done probably 20 slow drafts, and it was all for the Snouger, I believe the $3 contest. So I did that. Wasn't the best experience, but like you said, it is a good point because if you're on the clock in like let's say 10, 15 leagues, and you're looking at Jalen Waddle at pick 58 and you could just snap him up there because now he's going to be a 4 or 5 turn probably the rest of the offseason.
So it worked better earlier because I was on the clock in so many BBMs in like pick 70 something 80, and that was right when George Pickens got traded. So I literally got him in like 10 BBMs because I was around like late 60s to like mid 80s, and I was getting him there. Like that's why for me slows are just like a must have, like at least 50-50 from now on because you just get so much information. But you need enough of them. You can't just be on the clock like pick 100 and then picking straight happens because you can't take advantage. So you kind of need to be staggered on your slows.
No, that makes sense. I mean, the problem with me too is like once I'm on the clock, I just pick. Like I don't wind it down. Like I'll have 7 hours and 59 minutes left, and I'm just still selecting, even though I know it's probably better if I wait for information.
Well, I don't wait. I just slam them, but it's just slow. The draft proceeds slower still.
For sure, yeah.
Because at nighttime people are sleeping and.
No, that makes sense. Like, oh no, go ahead, Hartman.
I was just gonna say it does feel like you can push stuff more in slows sometimes too. Like people let you kind of get away with more. It feels like sometimes.
Dude, I just got Loveland today in a slow. You know what pick?
Ooh, let's guess. I'm gonna say 151.
147.
It was like it was past 155. It was like 150. Like it was between 155 and 158. It was crazy, bro. And I had a DJ Moore too. I just stacked them up like whatever. Let's ride. The slows, man, they dropped so far. I don't know why.
That is weird. I'll say this. Do you think more seasoned drafters are doing slows and more casuals are in the fast?
It's been a mixed bag. I've done so many slows. I've seen everyone, bro. Like
Yeah.
I've
I was
seen the leg up guys. I've seen like regular casuals. I've been in lobbies where I'm the only badge. I've been in lobbies where it's 12 red badges, like 6 goat horns, like some virgin shit. Like
some virgin shit for sure.
yeah, sweaty, bro. Really sweaty.
Well, that's awesome. Like Boogie says, slows can be super EV, obviously, because if you're getting Loveland past 155, like that's just ridiculous to me for him to go
Oh
that
yeah,
late.
and it's on a Jennings team, bro. Like I have 49ers and Bears too. So.
Oh, that's just beautiful. When you get like a fallen player that you like, and then it fits the week 17 correlation or a stack, that's money.
Yeah, I don't like to force it, but when it comes like that, then gotta
Yeah,
plug it in.
you gotta do it. So we are not gonna be doing any slow giraffes on this stream because we would be here for a couple weeks, but we will be doing a Chihuahua. Gonna be entering Chihuahua in 10 seconds, right? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you guys maxing the Chihuahuas and the Dashins?
I should. I'll probably throw in the slows. Probably throw in the
Yeah.
slows.
Yeah, I'll max them. I just need to get the Chihuahuas in time.
Yeah, I've been pumping these Chihuahuas, man. Like hardcore lately.
Dude, we got Adam. What the heck?
Wait, is Adam in
Adam's
here?
he's number 4.
Let's go. Also, welcome in everybody. Welcome in Fuck Coolers, Boogie, my brother Nathan, Adam, Mike. I want to say Mike something, but it's Mike Smith. We pulled the 7th spot. We have Adam. This is the first draft I think I've done with Adam all off season. That is exciting. Don't think I see anyone else that I know. So this will be a fun draft, guys. The 7th spot, I'll say this. The 7th spot to me is probably the worst spot to pick from when it comes to tiers. What do you guys
Oh
think?
no. It's a really good
I
spot
agree
because
with
oh sorry. Well,
but
I
go ahead.
disagree
Go
with
ahead.
that. Well, I think like you get. I mean, you can get Puka, you can get Neighbors, you can get sometimes Gibbs falls there.
Well,
I
that's what I
mean,
was saying.
sometimes I've gotten Lamb there. I mean, I think Neighbors and Puka is like the same thing as CD Lamb tier for me. So it's
Okay,
just
so
about your own
yeah,
tiers.
yeah. If you have them in the same tier, then it doesn't matter. But I think me and Harmon have like a top 6, and then there's a tier off.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gibbs and Lamb kind of end a tier. I just view Lamb closer to like Chase than
Then
like
to
Puka.
Puka or okay. If we get Gibbs smash. If not, I'm cool with Puka. Love Puka still. Fine with Neighbors. CMC. Are you guys still in on like how are you guys approaching CMC now in drafts?
I'm still pretty in on him, but I do like both those receivers. I'm fine with anything.
Yeah. Let's do a Puka
Yeah, let's slam
start.
some Puka. I like Neighbors more overall as a player, but I mean the playoff weeks, man, like Rams have a nice schedule. So
Dude, Rams have a very nice schedule, and I just have a feeling that Rams and the Falcons game Monday night, it's gonna be so electric. And I want pieces of the game. Obviously, I want pieces of Neighbors. I think the Colts and the Raiders could be high scoring, but just that Rams and Falcon game is so fun to play.
yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong. You can get a cheap Stafford later. No, maybe now with the 3 quarterback hype, maybe not so cheap, but I mean, it's better than stacking like Dart. I mean, I don't do that, bro. Like I don't do that like hoping for like 2 or 3 games like. So Stafford at
Yeah.
least will play all 17. So,
Yeah, no, I agree with that. One thing too, I was gonna say is, well, let's say with Achan, are you guys moving Achan up? Where are you guys taking him now? Because he doesn't fall past here anymore. Like I've seen him consistently taking the 1-2 turn or really early second. Are you guys taking him there or kind of just gonna,
Yeah.
fade him?
No. I mean, I was taking him 1-2 turn mid second, anyways. I mean, I would try to give him the fall, but with
Hmm.
Janu leaving, it actually, I think it doesn't help HN, but he's the one that's going to benefit the most.
I
Like help.
agree. Yeah,
It's not really helping if you lose a good offensive player,
a
but he's
hundred,
going to get
Yeah.
more of the short targets. So
100%. So we're on the clock. Are you guys? Is this a lad here, or do you guys prefer something else?
ladder JT for me here.
Either is fine. I probably lean lad,
I
but
lean.
JT's fine.
I think I lean lad just because I think the RBs are going to be better coming around the next pick than the receivers.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean,
Um.
I like lad a lot, so I'm not going to argue there. But
Yeah.
I
No.
like getting that early hammer though. I like getting that early hammer because those wide receivers. I mean, you take two of them and they're going to equal lad. If you take
Well,
like Olave and whatever, Olave and Judy, Olave and Jennings, you take two of them, they're going to equal lad.
No.
It's going to be hard to equal JT's explosive, 60-yard touchdowns. Like that might be a little bit harder. But
Yeah. I do agree that JT is a different player. But like I think would you what guys can't talk. Would you guys rather have Lad and Brees Hall or Taylor and like Terry McLaurin?
that's
yeah, lad and
that's
Brees.
pretty. I would rather probably Lad and Brees, but I don't really do 2v2s like that because I just draft in the tiers, so I'll take two players later instead of one. You know,
Yeah.
like I'll take them when they're cheaper. Like bro, take like Ramondre and Rashad White, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's a 60-40 probability that those guys will probably put together a decent little season, especially if one of
Yeah.
those guys gets hurt. Like Bucky gets hurt, like what? I mean, it's just too easy to get production. So
Well, that's why
I like
do.
I like Lad. So
Yeah, that's why I think Lad, because Lad is one of the few receivers that could finish as a receiver one overall. Unlikely, but I do think he has the capability. But the RBs later that we could get were like Joe Mixon. Dude was a RB1 the first 11 weeks of last year. Not saying he's going to do that again, but what I'm saying is that the production you get in the 5th round from a Joe Mixon, uh, I just think is probably better than the receivers around him.
I guess for me, it's just you can build either way because you can
Yeah,
catch up
either
at
way for
either
sure.
position. This year, it's way easier than last year.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
as long as you feel decent with both before like 100 or 110, then you're like pretty good.
You want to be at 5 wide receivers by then. I mean, for sure.
See, this
Oh
is
yeah.
beautiful. I'm cool with either one of these. I think Chase obviously is a smash this year, possibly, and then Trey. I'll let you guys
I
decide.
think Trey. I think Trey.
I
Trey,
think Trey also. Yeah,
let's
Trey.
go, baby. So far, like this offseason, I haven't drafted a lot of Bowers and Trey McBride, because I'll still take Lad over Bowers. I'll still take some of the 2-3 over McBride, but I'm seeing McBride fall to the mid third a lot more now. If that's the case,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a heavy bag of McBride.
I still like Bowers. I mean,
I
as
like
a
that.
player, Bowers. I
Yeah.
mean, I think one thing we got to consider is people are not like considering Cardinal situation needs to stay the same for McBride to pay off or do better. But Bowers is getting a big upgrade, dude. OC upgrade, quarterback upgrade. That quarterback upgrade is massive. I mean,
Yeah.
you're going from Ritter and Minshew to a real quarterback that people are excited about. Like NFL teams are excited for Geno. So I think Bowers is too cheap.
No, that's a
When
great point. That's a great point. I was just gonna say I like Bowers a lot too, but I just think he's going to fall where it's gonna allow me to take him more on teams now because we see him falling just like McBride.
yeah, and they're like both falling turn into such good values. Cause that was the issue with Bowers, like when he was going ahead of Lad and AJ Brown.
And
And it's
and
like
Achan. Yeah.
an Achan too. And if he falls behind all of them, then he'll be a pretty easy click a lot.
I
You'll be
mean,
like
we
him,
have
JT Rice.
we have Adam passing on his Brock Bowers as well.
Hmm.
For Josh Jacobs, so that's good.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
the
that.
Jacobs. So I think Jayden's a good pick here. Cato, well, no, never mind, not Cato. We have Trey. I don't do James Cook.
I like James Cook.
Okay, you like James Cook.
I like James Cook.
Okay, so we could do Hampton too with the lad thing as well.
I like Hampton.
Okay,
I like those running backs.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Hartman, you have a receiver that you just want to get.
No, I mean I like either running back. I probably lean Hampton.
I lean Hampton a little bit too. Yeah. Um,
I like that.
I
I
like
just
I
can't
like
get in on James Cook.
I think James Cook is going to be a pick where he doesn't like totally burn you like Travis Etienne did last year, but I do
Mhm.
think his upside's capped a little bit. He had 16 rushing touchdowns last year, which is just, I mean, you see right here 2-2. He doesn't catch as many passes as you would think he would. So if he doesn't come close to this number, I just prefer the RBs behind him.
So
Well,
if you look at his stats after they changed OCs, they were a little bit close. Not 16, but he can get 10 touchdowns easy because the way that they utilized him less as a pass catcher
Yeah.
and more as a rusher. Also,
but
Bills are going to be projected for a top three, total touchdowns. So getting pieces is not a bad idea, even if he's going to regress a little bit. He doesn't need 16 touchdowns.
but
If he
I
gets
think with
two
his
touchdowns in Week 17 against the Eagles in the snow in Buffalo, that's all you need.
The fuck happened?
I,
Yeah. Go ahead, Armin.
I I just think with his snap share, it's just gonna be really tough for him to like hit a ceiling outcome and pay off ADP at all. Like I get the thing 1 week's all that matters and he's explosive, but I just have a hard time seeing him pay off ADP if he's like around 50% snaps. I mean, he had 18 touchdowns last year and he put up 250. Like that's not like a great season. Like what Kamara put up.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
Tajay Spears outsnapped Derrick Henry. Snap share, I mean, it's all about utilization rate.
Well, yeah, it's just
Yeah. But
I
Ray
think
Davis got a lot of touches and Ty Johnson got some,
I was gonna say I think
especially
Ray
receiving.
Davis could take some of those touches a little bit as well, and like touchdowns are fluky numbers. Where like James Cook, if this is his role, obviously it's a smash, but I just don't think we could guarantee him the touchdowns like he did last year. Where maybe said like it still wouldn't be a terrible pick because he's still on a good offense, still going to catch some passes and have maybe 8 touchdowns or whatnot. But for now, I just think he's a little too expensive. This is an interesting pick. So I mean, we do Hunter,
I wanted
Flowers.
Ridley.
Yeah, I know, me too.
I'm in on Hunter, bro.
Yeah, are you cool with fifth
All
round
right.
Hunter Harmon?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
fine.
Yeah. I mean, I put. Funny enough, I put on Twitter. I'll post like just the pick'ems, like the lines. So I posted where Travis Hunter and Keenan Coleman both have the same receiving line, and Keenan Coleman actually has a higher receiving touchdown line this year, but they go 50 picks separate. Obviously, that doesn't like I don't like I just took Hunter, so obviously that I don't pay too much of that, but I do think it is a little interesting if you want to like make prop bets
So it sounds like you need to pick Travis and Keon on the same team.
on the same team. Yeah. I'll take both of them. I'm actually getting a little higher on Keenan Coleman. I think he could actually have a year where he just like just scores a lot of touchdowns. And last year he was looking actually decent before he got hurt.
And I think you're seeing with Hunter too, you're kind of seeing him fall is the only thing. Like I wonder
Mhm.
if he ends up more like later fifth, but because this is like fresh ADPs and he's 52.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He might just kind of settle in this early fifth round range.
I'll say this. He probably
This is
won't.
time box. So
Yeah,
Oh
and he
yeah, so it
won't.
doesn't really matter. Yeah.
And he
yeah.
won't pass the 5-6 turn no matter what because Brian Thomas. I guarantee people will be pairing Hunter and Thomas at the 5-6 turn if he's falling there. So I
Right,
think
exactly.
his floor is probably like around 60.
It just depends what he plays day one at camp. If he's
Yeah,
if he's
yeah.
playing DB, he'll go to the seventh round.
It's funny because like it could go either way, right? Where it's like if he's playing DB and there's reports he's going to play mostly that, obviously he'll fall. But if he's playing offense mostly and he's going to be the main part, then he's going to shoot back up in the 4th round.
Oh, I was hoping for Addison.
Man, we could go a couple different ways here. We could do receiver. We could do
I
RB.
I love Godwin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Godwin also.
it kind of fits. It fits pretty good too, because well, let me click it. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. But Godwin feels pretty good as a receiver 4. It kind of plays off of Travis Hunter a little bit as well.
I think just getting pieces in teams that either have good offenses or good schedules for the playoffs is probably a good thing. And we don't need you don't need a Dolphin every single time, you know. But bro, Dolphins are going to be a smash setup, so we want Godwin
Yeah.
who's facing them. And then if we get someone later, it's cool, you know.
Oh, 100%. And I will say that we do a little Malik Washington round 18.
No, dude, Waller and Tua backstacks. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Malik
bro.
Washington.
Tua, Waller, and Malik Washington. Come on.
Okay, that's better. And Ollie Gordon and just
Jalen Wright and all that good stuff. All right, let's check up this chat. Fuck Cooler says, I like pulling up Nico at your ADP too because you can't get Nico last week 17 at a high frequency. I'll pull Nico up as well sometimes. Kendry Miller, Spears. Spears easily.
Spears, yeah.
I like Bowers. It's just so much draft capital. And the market is agreeing with you right now. If Adam doesn't pick Ladd, he's a fraud.
He's a fraud though.
So Cook was a good pick then. Wow.
Yeah, we should have Cook. Fuck.
No, I like Hampton. I like him.
Yeah, me too. What's up, Fancy Dog? 6 likes. Appreciate everyone that's here watching. Like this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. What's up, Ant Wall? You are my hero, sir. Cook's a free agent 2026. He has no choice but to ball, or if he wants to get paid. That is always interesting as well. Fancy Dog Spears out snaps Henry. I love Zero. Just now met him. Yeah, Zero's a legend. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Dirty P? Yeah, this is another $4 chalupa.
You know what I'm hoping for, right? What I'm hoping for?
Matthew
fall back to it.
Ricky
I'm really hoping for Matthew Golden. I really need Hartman to just get a little bit of Matthew Golden.
Oh, he goes. All right.
Shout out Dark Side Dev.
So
for me, this is for sure Pollard or Pearsall.
We could do
Pollard or Ricky.
Okay, Pollard, Ricky. Okay, so you guys are.
I think Pollard. Yeah. I love Pollard. Hear me out, bro. Pollard with Cam Ward late, dude. I actually love that pairing because
with a Chig, bro. I'm telling you, the Titans late back stacks I think are really nice this year.
Yeah, and dude, they get to face that shitty defense, dude. I'm all in. Pollard will run all over that.
Pollard's my highest drafted player right now in BBM. So Hartman, please say something good.
Oh yeah. No, I love Pollard this year. I think all that stuff about Spears getting workload and shit, they said the same thing last year. If Pollard's healthy, he's the workhorse back for them. And he was great last year on that dog shit team. Cam Ward improved O-line. He could have a really nice season.
And I feel like I was gonna say Spears might play a little more, but even if he does, Pollard should be more efficient because the team's better, the quarterback situation is better.
Yeah. Dude, I just remember he was Q-tag. He was injured all year. He wouldn't practice all season, and then Sunday he would just get all the touches. He had more touches per game than Josh Jacobs.
Wow. Yeah. He was a workhorse, man. I remember he was hurt, banged up, and they were still having Spears on the bench while Pollard was getting 25 touches a game.
And he didn't practice at all. He didn't even practice on Saturday. He didn't practice at all. And he would just suit up on Sunday. Because I had him in my redraft league, and he was just carrying that shit.
He was hella consistent, too. 17 a week, every week, just consistent.
Yeah, and he had the longer runs, too. He didn't just have, the bullshit Tajay Spears 1-yard touchdowns. He had some, 30-yarders, I think, some 25s. Oh, we're up.
Yeah, I was looking.
So we don't have to take Baker.
But who do you guys? Okay, who?
Higgins.
Oh yeah, for the bring back, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And plus, we just want a rookie, bro. We need the 5th wide receiver by this round. It's perfect.
Well, I'll say this:
So
Higgins, I'm getting higher on, just in general. So good pick.
so were
Higgins
we
was
good
my
on the
second
Evans
favorite.
drafter? Go ahead.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I just asked, were we good on the Evans drafter?
I think it doesn't matter if we get sniped on Baker.
Well, I'll say this.
Oh.
Baker, we could have took Baker there, but I have seen Baker fall sometimes. So
No, we have lads. So we have Herbert, we have Stroud, we have
Mike Evans is behind us as well. So Baker, if someone wants to take Baker, it's going to be without any of the receivers.
oh wait, we still have T-Law out. No, we have so many outs, bro. Pushing it as
No,
always.
yeah. If Baker comes, we'll smash him, right? I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
with the McMillan backstack and Rashad White.
Rashad. Oh yeah, anything for Rashad White. And look at this. My dad actually just said
Opens up
he
Rashad
met a dude that played college football with Jayden Daniels.
That's dope.
What? I mean, I don't know if you're still here, Dad, but please give more details because that's pretty awesome. And it's funny because that is, I think, why I titled my YouTube, I think, about Jayden Daniels being quarterback 1 overall this year or something. So
He has a good chance.
for sure. Okay, so Baker, we're hoping for. If not, we have this. So this range for me, it's always weird. This is the range where I feel like there's a clear flat tier, and I'll pull up running backs here. I'll pull up tight ends. I'll pull up quarterbacks. Like I'm gonna get creative and unique and get the players I want when it comes to early hundreds.
I think Baker or Warren or ETN. I mean, I'd be happy with ETN with Travis.
Yeah, man. I mean that's like a knife in mine and Hartman's heart right now.
Yeah, I mean,
ETN and Tootin, that's a nice pairing, bro.
It is a
Price,
nice
that's
pairing.
a sick pairing.
Really.
I think we're hoping for Baker.
yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
we should get Baker. We should get Baker.
This is
I think
crazy, bro. Dak and Purdy before Baker.
is it because of stacks? So we with
I
the CD
guess, yeah.
Lamb, Purdy, yeah. So Chef's kiss. We get Baker Mayfield. Who's
Wait, that guy has a sick team. He has Saquon and JT.
who him?
No,
Okay.
yeah, that guy. That's a sick. Yeah, no, the Purdy team. That's a sick little start right
Yeah,
there.
that's
Yeah, you got the
nice.
Saquon JT with the Brandon Ayuk. Okay,
Yeah, and then the
not bad.
Purdy. That's why it takes Purdy.
Dude,
I
we have
just
a
have
sick ass team right now, bro.
yeah, this is clean. I like the start.
yeah.
I think in an
Yeah.
ideal world, we would get like T-Law and then Stroud like way past ADP. That would be like perfect for this team. Or we could
Yeah,
go Herbert, but
we feel really good right now, right? We have Herbert, we have T-Law, we could do
we have Stroud.
Stroud, if you want, we could do the Cam Ward later. So we definitely good options. We could finish at 6 receivers if we want to as well. I feel really good about this.
No, we're going 7 for sure.
Well, we're definitely stopping at 2 tight end. So
Yeah.
2 tight end. You could do I think a 3-5-7-2, depending on the RBs.
3
No, 3-6-7-2.
3-6-7-2
Yeah.
would be nice. I like that a lot.
Sorry, my math is obviously didn't do good.
I'm
in
still
math.
waking up, bro. I got some coffee, so
Yeah, I woke up, I went to the gym, worked out, did some boxing, came here. I was like, I want to stream, and then just magic happened. You came on, Harmon came on, and now we're here.
we got the Cali boys.
Got the Cali boys. So I say we pull up. We can either just take a quarterback we want or pull up our favorite RB here.
I think we go RB. We're not looking at quarterback.
Cam, Dobbins.
Cam, I think Cam for sure. Or
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam. Yeah, I want to take more Cam. I think Cam's been falling lately, but I do think with 1 or 2 reports, he's going to shoot back up.
Yeah,
I mean, this is time box. We don't have to worry about dropping and shit. Just
yeah.
I like
but listen, you got Hampton.
Cam's a little tier above.
Wyman?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I like Dobbins, but I think Cam's a little tier above. But go ahead.
No, I think you got Hampton and you got Pollard, so it's kind of like Pollard is like the more sure production, and then Scatterboo could easily get a piece really quick, right? And then Hampton's our upside, so it's not like we have to look for Brashard Smith late, bro. We already got our upside, now we can kind of piece it together. Because we have like two upsides in a way. Because Cam is like kind of upside, but I don't know how much upside he is. But
Cam's
he's a
such
little
a
bit of
weird.
upside.
Cam definitely like he's a mystery box where his the way that it could go for Cam is many different ways. He could just be the clear starter on a team that's maybe better than last year, right? Or maybe he's in a 50-50, or maybe Trace is better. But in this team where we took him, he is the best pick on the board, and he's gonna be starting for the Giants for like all year.
Yeah.
That's how we win. Dirty P
I
says
like that.
Pollard should be going higher than Swift, perhaps.
No
I
way.
think that's fair if you have Pollard over Swift, but I think because the Bears' offense is just better, and Spears is a better RB than anything the Bears have as a backup.
Bro,
Swift,
I'm the biggest Pollard guy, but he's 29, bro. It's not like, I mean, it's not like he's this young guy. That it's not a guarantee that he's gonna outscore Swift, even on the same team.
Yeah, but he can actually run the ball though.
That's true.
Like Swift is the pass catching specialist.
I just remember being excited about the Titans last year. I know that they could be better, but bro, like I was so excited last year, and Levis just all those memes of like being on the floor on his knees, losing the ball, like that shit was sad, bro.
That shit was sad.
And then he had like sex tapes and shit. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was gonna say Herbert goes. We pick game 138. I think what we could do here.
Oh, Ramondre if he falls, bro.
Well, I was gonna say because we have T-Law. Do we just take T-Law?
No.
Or if anything, I prefer if we don't take T-Law, I would say 2 because we have the Jacksonville thing and hope T-Law falls to us. But also, where's Brian Thomas?
He's gonna be on our right.
He's definitely on that side.
Yeah, I mean there's a decent chance that he takes Brian Thomas. I think we could even get Paul Rashad White on the next pick. I think we take T-Law here.
Oh, if we're taking Rashad White, then yeah.
Okay.
T-Law. And then we push the third quarterback.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Yeah.
This is clean. I mean, this is perfect. I mean,
yeah. And you know what? Like, I think this pocket right here for quarterbacks, like I do take elite quarterbacks, but when I don't, I just think this pocket is so good for the quarterbacks that we're able to get.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, sometimes I just go 3 in a row right in there.
And it feels good when you do that too, right? Like, yeah, I'll do the same where it's like we had a falling Baker. Let's just say here we took Herbert, right? We could have done Baker, Herbert, T-Law. Like, I'm totally okay with that because RBs as well. Like, we're Rashad White, right? Pair him as our 4 feels really good. We got Baker as well. If not, there's other RBs that I like as well. Feel really good about the receivers, and obviously we have an elite tight end. So this team is definitely coming on strong.
Oh man, this team's gonna win it all.
Oh, it's gonna 30K between all of us, 10K each, plus the tax, which probably be like 2K each. But that's Cali for you.
There we go.
Hey, don't worry. If Pollard, yeah, you know who fucked me in week 16 was Spears. Tajay Spears fucked me from advancing. Oh, you already read that. Yeah, we do have some
falls, right?
If he does, I think we snap him up.
Oh yeah.
People take receivers so fast. What the fuck? 3 Majestic Beers to appreciate you, fuck coolers. Yeah,
this is an easy Rashad click even for Hartman. As the RB4.
Yeah, no, Rashad's one of my highest guys. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That one hurt, bro.
So we could do Shroud, call it a day. We could also just take Garendo. I like Blue, Benson.
Let's just take Stroud, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Fine. I like him or Blue, either one.
Yeah. I was gonna say I do like Blue there too, but you know what? We'll call it a day of the quarterback positions.
That feels good, yeah.
You know, it's also a nice leverage because I love Nico, but maybe week 17, Jayden Higgins is the one going off, right? So it's a little playoff with Nico.
Dude, we can grab Noel too if you guys want. Just grab the pair.
Yeah. We could do that. And then the RBs. So I do think we'll target RBs coming up. And there's guys I like Eckler. I'm okay betting on Tank. We have the T-Law thing, Jalen Rice.
Oh yeah, Tank is great.
You know.
No. Take that, bro.
Waiting on Roshad, Jocelyn.
Bro, Roshan was a nice click. I was clicking him so much in the 200s, bro. But over Rico is kind of crazy because Rico just had like a 1.1K yard season, and I was not into Rico, bro. But Roshan is like that's crazy work, bro.
Well, okay.
Over Rico, bro.
Yeah,
But Rico
Roshan
just isn't
Johnson
that good.
over a backup. Oh, Roshan Johnson, who could lead the team in rushing touchdowns, over Rico Dowdle, who will only be relevant if Chuba gets hurt.
And
Rico
if
Dowdle,
ETN sucks,
you mean Trevor Etienne's backup?
that's what my big board bags hope you're right, bro. Because I have a lot of Trevor Etienne.
Oh yeah, I do have some ATN as well. I was like, you know what, Travis Etienne, brother, let me just draft him. Fuck it.
He actually got decent capital. I thought he was gonna get worse, bro.
Yeah, fourth
I
round.
thought he was gonna go like undrafted, bro.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
Try to walk on.
He
No, he
went
got
in the
fourth
real
round,
draft
right?
higher than Giddens, right? And then Giddens is behind JT. We picked Giddens higher.
Oh yeah. No, I mean he went like right after Tootin, right? In the real draft.
Yeah, I think so. Like right
Yeah.
after Tootin and Scadaboo.
That's crazy.
Like,
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised with that. But you know what? Definitely. Also, I think Trey Benson makes sense. We have the Arizona correlation or Tank with Trevor Lawrence.
I mean the ADP follower, but I'd probably prefer Tank for this team, but I'm cool with Benson if you guys want Benson. No problem with either one.
I like Tanker Wright, but Wright will probably come back. So.
Let's do
Benson. Yeah,
let's
fuck
do
Benson,
Tank.
bro.
Yeah, Benson. It's just Tank has a chance to lead the team in rushing attempts and rushing yards this year, while I think Trey Benson has no shot unless James Conner gets hurt. Which
Conner, on this team it doesn't make sense, bro. Like we have like two rookies and we're gonna hope for injury like week 1 or
Tank. Okay, if we were gonna say who's this year's Hubba, Tank Bisbee probably is number one that fits that, right?
Yeah. Well, and Omarion and Cam, they're both playing week 1. Like, even if they're a little more limited, they're gonna put points. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? We might start a little slow, but we're not getting zeros, and then it can kind of hammer down the stretch.
And RB is a position where I'm okay to be a little weaker in this type of contest, depending on how you structure it. We have elite quarterbacks. Like, obviously, we don't have the elite quarterback, but we should have production every week from this 3. Trey McBride's going to catch 8 touchdowns this year and do what he did last year and just give us an advantage. And then the receivers we have are very nice. So this is an RB room I think is perfectly meshing well with the team around it.
I agree. I think honestly, like I don't mind getting Strange and just having 2 week 8 buys.
I was kind of thinking about that too.
Yeah. You know, I think when you have elite tight end, it doesn't matter who the bye week at all. Like in general, it doesn't. But I'm just saying, like, we'll be fine with tight end points all year.
Yeah.
And I do like to have that stack T-Law, Tank, Hunter, and then Strange as well.
I mean, you could also wait on tight end. If you want to get right.
Yeah. It's let's look at the RB. So it's like if we don't take RB here, then we'll be like Miles Sanders, Giddens, Hunter, Lloyd, or Samson Smith. Like, so I do like RBs later as well.
Giddens is a nice little pick on this team.
Yeah. I mean, we could wait on RB since we're probably gonna pick 6, so we could just grab Strange.
Yeah, that feels good. So we're done at quarterback, done tight end. We have 4 more picks, so 2 more RBs and 2 more receivers. Looks like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it feels good. Let's go.
I mean, this year is so easy to draft, bro. You can draft whatever you want, and it's still gonna come out clean if you balance your capital. You don't want to go like 3 quarterbacks first 5 rounds.
No giddy shit.
Yeah. No, but we used our luxury pick on Stroud, stacked up, correlated.
Yeah, and
take like a late Woody Marks or who else signed there? I forgot.
Chubb.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chubb. I forgot about Chubb, bro.
Same. Are you guys drafting Chubb at all?
No.
I haven't really touched him.
Like 1-2% maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mixon probably won't make it through the year. Woody Marks can't really take a workload. Maybe Chubb gets some weeks that are pretty usable on a good offense.
Yeah.
Like if Mixon got hurt, you would definitely have Chubb taking more of like the in between the 20s, just like the rushing attempts, but then Woody Marks would obviously be a factor in the passing game.
I'm not even fading Chubb. It's just like I don't think he's a bad pick. I'm just not picking him. So I guess I'm fading him, but I don't think he's a bad pick. It's just I
No,
don't think he's
yeah,
gonna kill me, bro. He's not gonna score 30 week 17 or 16 and just kill me.
you say that now, but
Oh man,
you
just
can't
save
say
the
that.
stream.
Do you guys think the 2 years removed from the knee injury thing, do you think that could matter for him, or he's just too old, like too beat up?
I think if any RB could come back, it's Nick Chubb. He's just a monster. And I do think actually, if Mixon got hurt, Nick Chubb would probably spike and he could fill in that Mixon role a little bit.
Yeah.
I just really Roshan's on the board.
Wait,
Man,
who's the wide receivers on the board?
we have Wandell, Douglas, Pierce, Wilson, Brown. We could pull up as
No,
well.
fuck Brown, bro.
Okay,
I'm
RB.
cool. Let's take Shipley, bro. Or okay, fine. You want Roshan? No, Will Shipley's better. Bro.
Okay, we got
Yeah,
Shipley.
okay.
I was playing with that.
Man.
I watched your stream with Silver Falcon, bro. You can't just go Roshan now after being 100% Shipley.
I'll say this. Shipley is the if Barkley gets hurt, which he will, Barkley's gonna get hurt. If you guys didn't know this year, I'm predicting it. Shipley's gonna be a monster. Yeah. Shipley, I do think Shipley is a guy I want more of. He's gonna move up. The reports are already saying he's the clear back behind Barkley. He looks good. You see that touchdown run in the playoff. I thought that was Barkley. Like legit, I thought Barkley ran that ball, but then I was like, oh, it's a white dude. So let's do Shipley. Love it.
I think he is the clear two, like behind Barkley, because when Barkley's not hurt, he's going to be getting the change of pace stuff. But I think if Barkley gets hurt, it's going to be a healthy mix of both.
It could be, but I'll say this about AJ Dillon. He might not even make the team because they did bring in another RB where they gave I forgot his name, but they gave another RB more money than Dillon. And so I don't know. I think Will Shipley's obviously not going to have the same workload as Barkley, but he's just such a different back than anyone there that he's going to be on third downs. They're going to use him. He's also a big back too, like not like AJ Dillon, but he has size. So
it's a good offense.
Yeah, it's really good offense.
He was like decently high picked, right? Like he's
Put
a
up Pierce on there, bro.
pretty young.
Put up Pierce for the week 17, bro, and because he's a good ass player.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Diami Brown, bro, it's like putting a condom on a condom, bro. Take that out of the queue. I don't care if you stack. We don't need that on this team with Puka and shit. No, fuck Diami Brown, bro.
Fuck
like I'd rather just
you don't get down with the Diami Brown, my guy.
Not on this team. If we had a bunch of rookies like Ted and all that, maybe.
Well, I'll say this
team, bro.
No, I'll say this. I think Pierce I would prefer as well because he's more the. I feel like he's just. I mean, Alec Pierce did what Rashad Bateman did last year, but Alec Pierce goes like 70 picks later.
Bro, look at that. That's nice, bro. All 3 years, pretty solid. He had fucking Minshew throwing to him.
Yeah, and like he has an out where it's like if Anthony Richardson is a starter, he has a clear connection with Pierce. Also, he plays a different role. Like I know AD Mitchell's there, but AD Mitchell performed similar to like every single bust in NFL history. Like it's very hard for a year 2 receiver to take a jump up when they produce what he did last year.
Also, people think Alec Pierce is just the deep ball guy, and he is. But I watched some of those games because I had like DFS sweat, and bro, like Alec Pierce was the most consistent, like intermediate and like short yard. Like AR was like running around for like 7 seconds and then caught him on, for like a 7-yard pass. Like it's not like he's just gonna be deep and that's it. Like Daniel Jones will still throw it to him, bro. Like he was pretty consistent. So at pick 170, bro. That's a nice profile, bro. Like he's short and deep, bro. Like he's not a wind sprinter if he has a good quarterback play. So,
and he could pay off like legit if he gives us like 2 spike weeks, he's paying off his ADP.
1 spike week 17, 2 touchdown bringback, bro.
There you go, right? He's
for bringbacks. This is what you want for bringbacks. You want a guy that can score like in 30 seconds or less, so to get him the ball back for Travis and shit, right?
That's a sharp point. Yeah, like you want a guy that could just get it on one play.
And like you said too, a guy that can just one play can hit your lineup. right? Like, yeah.
In half
You
PPR.
just want those spike weeks.
Oh, this team is so hot, bro. Oh man. Please take Dammy Brown out of the queue, bro. We're not taking.
Oh man, I
I would take Waller as a bring back as a third tight end over fucking. Oh, thank you.
fuck no. Okay, so okay, RB. So we could do Kean Mitchell. We could do Todd Brooks. Bring him up.
I like Taj. I like Taj Brooks.
I say as
Yeah, Todd Brooks, my favorite.
Let's go.
He would probably come back, but honestly, the wide receivers later are fine. So
the receivers all the same.
Yeah.
Like two. I'm cool with. We can run back with Wicks. If we want,
I would love to run back.
Malik Washington, I think, is a fun click.
I've been really liking the Coker price.
Coker,
Like
yeah, I'm
his
cool with Coker
his
as well.
fall.
Yeah, Coker's a weird one where it's like I've heard where he might not make the team because of Hunter Renfro, or Coker also could just be the best receiver on the team outside of Tet.
Well, you look like he started in the slot when Thielen got hurt, and then when Thielen came back, it took him off the field for a little bit, but then they started playing him on the outside. Like they were looking for ways to get Coker playing time, even as a UDFA coming in.
Yeah,
I think on this team we can support any of these profiles. So
for sure, I think Coker, if he falls, I think I do like.
I think Coker or Wicks for me. Fuck
yeah, I like Wicks too.
Man, Wick, bro. I don't click him as much because I have such a heavy bag and I'm mixing things up a little bit. But it's like every time I need a receiver, I'm like, you know what? Let me just take a receiver that's gonna be on the field, good offense, could spike. You know, like it's hard for me to convince myself not to take Wicks every single time.
So he might not be on the field though. That's the only problem. If he's on the field, he can separate if he can catch. So
the only one you can guarantee is Romeo Dobbs. He'll be on the field.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Wicks and Dobbs are really good blockers, so they're going to be on the field. I mean, honestly, bro, Keenan, no, we don't need him, but
yeah. I mean,
Tyler Lockett with Tony Pollard, bro. Is that correlated?
It's correlated, but also I think just we need more juice. Since like, why not just go Malik? We had the Bucks thing going on for like week 17.
I think
Wicks has juice.
Yeah, I think Wicks, bro.
Yeah, I'm cool with Wicks. Yeah. AD
Mitchell, we could do AD Mitchell for Jacksonville.
Well, we already had double. So yeah. I think we'll just go one off on a guy that could. He could be playing at least in 3 wide receiver sets. I don't know. I'm not sold on Reed with the fucking hurt shoulder. I don't know how. Like I've hurt my shoulder before. How do you rehab your shoulder without surgery on a torn labrum?
So he tore his labrum, which
partially torn. But he plays so physically, bro. Like, bro? There's no way, man. Like, there's gonna be plays where he has to just come off the field if he gets hit hard, bro. He's like 198 pounds. Like, he's not gonna take a hit.
It must have just been partial where he was able to like let it heal naturally, right?
No, it was partially, but he got hit so hard in the playoffs. He had to come out the game. We had no wide receivers. We had Malik Heath and Bo Melton, the cornerback, running routes in the playoffs. Yeah, but now he couldn't stay in the game. Like it's not like he just slightly tweaked it. Like he was out of the game in the playoffs.
They'll have Golden now running wind sprints, taking away coverage.
Yeah. As long as he catches those, because Love throws them.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Wicks is a great pick on this team because we have Puka, Ladd, Godwin. That's like the more consistent. And then we have Travis should be playing. He's number 2 draft pick, right? So he'll be contributing. Then we got Higgins. Higgins is going to be in 2 wide receiver sets, bro. You think Kirk is going to be 2 wide receiver set? That slot merchant? No, they're going to have 2 6'4" guys, one on each side, where they can bunch them up. Dude, Higgins is going to be on the field. Like we have a bunch of good wide receivers.
No, we'll go over this team right now. What's up? Welcome in everybody that's watching. Hit that like button, like Fantasy Dog says.
I think we sauce Adams' team really hard, like really unfairly. Let's just sauce that.
Yeah, we crush Adam. 2 years removed should help, but he turns 30 during the season, so I don't know what ceiling is. Yeah, that's a good point. 30P says I'm drafting Torrey Horton for upside receiver in the 18th. Pretty sure JT Bestball is doing a deep dive on him tomorrow. Definitely gotta check that out.
Is his knee fucked? Isn't his knee like totally cooked?
Who
Like,
Hortons?
yeah, because like I liked him, but I guess he had some crazy bad injury at the end of his college career. Like I don't know if it was multi-ligament knee tear or what, but it was something bad, and he wasn't even fully practicing. I think before.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the sound of that for sure.
He's supposed to be like hella good though. Good.
Yeah, so I think we'll go over our team, Adams. We'll go over Adam's teams first, and then we'll go over our team again one last time. So Adam right here, first time drafting with him all season. He cooked up a 2.682. Fields and Dak. I mean, you definitely could stop at 2 quarterbacks. He pulls both up, and I'm sure it's because of stacks as well. We'll see. Yeah, then Jacobs, Caleb, Demo, Eckler, Hunter, Sampson. This feels like a really good RB room to me. I like the production and the rookies he has.
It's a random hodgepodge of guys. He basically has 1 or 2 running backs for sure, and then he has Jacobs holding it down.
Well, I would say Jacobs, Dema, like good production, and then you could even say like Caleb. I'm expecting for a good workload.
When he has a good running back in his QB1 spot, also.
If only it was super flex.
Yeah, Fields is the best running on this team. CD, Garrett, DK, Pickens, Luther, Tillman, Pat, and then Adrian Smith, who can't catch a ball to save his life. But maybe he's
5'6".
He's 5'6". He can't catch. So he's basically Dontavian Wicks, but he's short.
I mean, this is just a crazy team, bro. Like, you got Warren, so he has some upside at tight end at least, but I don't know. I mean, I don't like going that many wide receivers, bro. I'm done at 7. Like, that's a lot of wide receivers, bro.
I would say, yeah, I think he could have stopped at 7 and took maybe a 3rd tight end instead.
I would even take a 3rd quarterback, bro, or a 3rd tight end, because that's like, or a 7th running back, because that's like, I don't know. Like, you got, I mean, that's a lot of.
I would have just grabbed a running back, yeah.
So not a crazy sauce, but that's a lot of guys, bro. There's only one football, I mean, I don't know how you're gonna feed them all. How they're gonna hit your lineup over CD, Garrett Wilson, DK. I mean, you got the double stack, and he has the Eckler bring back. Okay.
I mean, look, Adam put something together. Obviously, some week 17 stuff, some stacking stuff. I think the team is solid overall. Like, I think each room are players I do like. But like, I do think 3rd tight end or quarterback I would prefer on this build. But he gets a little unique with Adrian Smith. Maybe he does end up being the receiver too.
I would have taken Rodgers, bro. Just take Rodgers. You got 2 pieces, Steelers, and you got the bring back.
Gone.
Yeah, right? Maybe he.
Oh, you got sniped. Gone. Oh, he gets sniped on Rodgers in 2025.
Let's look where Rodgers goes. So Rodgers ends up going.
Oh, at the 1 spot.
Yeah, all these quarterbacks are pushing up a little bit too. So right here, Rodgers.
Yeah, who do you stack Rodgers with? Oh, Calvin Austin
and Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu.
Okay.
So a little kind of like semi back stack there. So I think it's a solid team from Adam, but it's just not as good as our team. I mean, 3, 6, 7.
We're gonna make the finals, bro. So.
Yeah, I mean, this team is just great, right? I love the quarterbacks. We stacked them all up. Hampton, Pollard, Cam, Tank, Will, Todd Brooks. A lot of upside in this backfield as well. The receivers are just sexy. I love the 7 we have. Perfectly stopped there. And then a Falling McBride train. So this team, definitely a shipper. Need to type it in so I don't forget.
That's a really good team.
I like that team overall. It felt like it didn't really feel weak anywhere.
No,
I feel really balanced. I think that's why you can take the luxury pick early, because there's so many guys. There's so many guys this year. Like, there's no way like Wicks should be going this late, bro. There's no way. Like 170s, 160s. I mean, he's going so late, bro. We can get a Wicks. We can get a Alec Pierce that late. Alec Pierce, why is he going that late? Why is he going like after McMillan? McMillan might not even be in 5 wide receiver sets, bro. Like,
yeah, it is. I've thought about that where it's like you have Pierce who, put up a great season, and it's going to be in 3 receiver sets guaranteed, while you have other receivers that are receiver 4s maybe. So it's a good point.
Well,
Go ahead, Armin.
Pierce plays in 2 wide receiver sets, right?
Yeah. He's in the 2 receiver sets because he blocks as well.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, he goes way too late. It's really weird.
It is.
Dude, he's like him and Slayton, like they go so late, but he's probably more locked in than Slayton.
Yeah.
So I'm
Because
gonna be
there's no
doing
new coaching staff.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing another Chihuahua. You guys feel free to stay if you guys want to do another one. If you can't understand, but I will be doing another Chihuahua.
All right, let's rip it, bro.
And if anyone wants to
sure.
join, I'll be joining Chihuahua in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Waiting for 5 more people. 20-second Chihuahua. Let's get it. Yeah,
Be right back.
Okay, do your thing.
Oh,
Adam
that
says,
filled so quickly.
what happens, Zero?
No, that filled so quickly, bro.
Oh, we filling lobbies, man. I see Fantasy Dog in here. And then actually I think that's it. If anyone else is in here, type it down below. Would love to chat it up. Yeah, so I don't know about Torrey Horton. I think he's gonna be healthy. We will see. It's interesting. Dirty P says timed at 4.42 with a 1.53 split, I think. So I mean, if he's running a 40 like that, like I'm pretty sure he's healthy. Oh, that makes sense. Adam had to take his Georgia boy.
But he didn't take Powers.
Yeah,
he took Jacobs over Powers.
Yeah.
So he likes Alabama.
You know, he likes you, Zero. He sees you first time streaming. He's like, you know what? Let me just get the brand guy of Jacobs.
I like that. I like getting that hammer for sure.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Best ball on call. Barely missed by 1. But who says Savion over Wicks? Is there a world where Savion is just outplaying Wicks this year?
I mean, it wouldn't be outplaying him like positionally, but he could outscore him.
I guess, yeah, more relevant. He could be more relevant.
I think like he could take a lot of the read, gadget plays. Because, dude, why do we have like a 5'11", 190-pound guy doing those? And he has a hurt shoulder now, so we got a 6'4", 200-something pound guy that's fast. He could take a lot of the gadget stuff.
Hey.
Like Bo Melton was getting end arounds, bro, and they were calling him Donald Driver. Then what's Savion? Savion's like literally like I don't want to say QJ, but he's QJ, but like he's gonna be used properly though. Proper QJ,
Proper QJ. That is interesting. Just get ready when Jayden Reed puts up over 200 fantasy points this year.
He could, but Golden's gonna put up 300. So
I'll take it because I have a fat golden bag, so I'll be happy either way. So
it's crazy how Reed and JMO had like the same stats.
No.
Okay, so we're on the clock. We could do CMC. We could do Janty.
Neighbor snipe hurts, bro.
I know.
Yeah, let's do CMC.
Yeah, CMC.
That neighbor snipe, bro.
I felt your pain. Your soul left your body.
Yeah, it was brutal. I fell to my knees. And so what are we hoping for?
I'm cool with doing I'll say Achan, Brian Thomas. We could pull up a receiver as well. Achan, I think Achan for me would be the pick. Just go double RB, say fuck it, unless you guys want.
I like Achan more, but I kind of like doing the Henry Lamar, but that would be like 3 non-wide receivers, so Achan probably is better. I love doing that, and then you slam like 5 wide receivers, and
they're so easy to stack too. Like we could do Tua Purdy later as well.
Yeah,
obviously
I like using Achan. I like using Achan and bug stuff more than doing Tua, but
yeah, I love this start potentially. I mean, these are 2 receivers that could catch 80, 90 passes this year. Which is kind of crazy to have on the same team.
Wasn't it on pace? Like Achan was on pace to get 100 catches if Tua stayed healthy.
Yo, what up, Silver? We have him in. Is this Falcon Silver? By the way, I believe it is. What's up, brother? Welcome in.
We're about to snipe Jennings. We're about to snipe. Who else does he like?
Yeah,
JSN is gone. JSN's gone. Bro. Better pull him up.
Yeah, you're not safe here, Silver.
I love that Darnold price, bro. That Darnold backstack. Oh yeah.
For sure. Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's benched in the money weeks.
Oh man.
Jalen Moreau.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe Darnold plays good enough to stay on the field, but I'm not
It's
super into the Seahawks passing.
I'm not like we're holding it against Darnold. What happened in like the real playoffs? But he was great in the regular season, bro. I love players that air it out in the splash zone. That's all Darnold does. Splash
Nick
zone, bro.
Mullins
He's throwing it.
Nick Mullins was great too. The pass for not was great. KOC
No, but
and Justin Jefferson.
Joshua Dobbs, baby.
Dobbs was not that great, bro. But okay, Nick Mullins. If Nick Mullins was probably going to be the starter for 17 weeks, I would say draft him, wouldn't you? With KOC?
Yeah, for sure.
Sam Darnold,
yeah. Sam Darnold's a weird one where, he was a highly prospect quarterback, then he sucked, and then he got the chance
on the Jets.
Like we've seen this.
Aaron Rodgers sucked on the Jets, bro.
Yeah, we've seen this happen before with Baker, with Geno Smith, where it's like the second year we don't know. Like we truly don't know. I don't take a lot of Sam because I am scared, but
like people always say that about Baker, but like Baker set the rookie touchdown record. Like Baker was good as a rookie, and like people act like he was a bust, but he really wasn't that bad on the Browns with the talent he had.
He got drafted to a team that won like one game in 2 years, and he took him to the first playoff win. So
no, that's a good point. Just the trajectory that Baker went through, where he looked really great, and then he went on 4 different NFL teams. He sucked on the Panthers. Like it was so weird.
It's the Browns' fault because why would you let go of a quarterback like that and then bring in a guy that could be better? Like Watson, who could be better, but
yeah, they traded
with the massages.
They let go of one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL for a guy that just loves to get jacked off during massages. So
okay, right here we're gonna pass on JSN. We're gonna take Evans, bro. Just remember that.
Evans.
Right.
We're building through we're building
Evans
through Miami Bucks. That's a good game. And those are 2 explosive players. It's not about just week 17, but those are 2 great players. Fuck JSN with his little. You just said you don't trust Darnold. We're gonna go JSN. No, we're going Evans, bro.
I'm cool with Evans. Evans actually, I think, had a career best yards per route run last year. He is the one that is just different than all the receivers on that team as well. And how can you fade a guy that always gets 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns?
Give me George Pickens over JSN. JSN's so terrible.
What about
I don't like Pickens, but
so if we're building this thing out, obviously, do you guys do?
Yeah,
DJ?
I like DJ Moore. I like DJ Moore.
I mean, Kyron, we could.
No, fuck, bro. You don't even like Kyron. Why would we take a player?
No, okay.
DJ
Moore.
Wait. Did Hartman say Kyron? What?
I'm a value hound at heart.
I know.
So DJ Moore at 39 is a value, bro, because he has a 50 bomb in his repertoire.
Well, I'll say
That's
this.
True.
We're getting
with a Ben Johnson offense.
We're getting very unique, guys. We're gonna build the fuck out of these 2 games right here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna target Godwin next. We're gonna target Rowe next.
No Godwin. No Godwin. We're gonna get Amika.
Oh, I'm cool. Well, I'll say this. Let's look where we pick because Amika. Every time I fucking try to get
87, bro. 87 Amika.
He doesn't.
And then hopefully we get Rome.
Hopefully, yeah.
Then we're cooking. Yeah.
Roshan. I'm just saying we're just picking good players, and they happen to play each other in week 17, but we're not just taking them because they're playing in week 17.
Well, if it's ADP,
players that are good, bro.
Yeah. If it's ADP 2, right? So this is perfect. Like, I love doing this sometimes where you're just betting on these 2 games. You're getting players that are still really good, and the ADP makes sense.
Well, those are 2 of my favorite games, and some of my favorite teams to get exposure to in general. I think all those offenses could smash.
Yo, what up, JT? Welcome in. How you doing, my guy? What's up, JT? We were just discussing Tornor. Yeah.
No, I mean, in general, I agree with that but even if we don't have H-Chan, bro, you want Evans against the Dolphins. Even that's correlated because it's probably the defense is shit. Didn't they just trade away their corner?
Ramsey.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but they got
so that's
Minka
against Evans, bro.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
like
yeah.
Evans against the Dolphins is a smash. Achane against the Bucks is an even bigger smash. Let alone that they play each other. Like
These could be two of the best offenses this year, the Bucks and the Dolphins, and they're both kind of cheaper actually than you would think. You know what I'm saying?
the
Like,
Dolphins, yeah.
I actually think the Niners defense is going to be kind of ass this year. They lost a lot of pieces in free agency, and I think
yeah,
that's going to help the offense kind of smash. But I think the Niners just like I think their defense is going to be middle of the pack, maybe at best this year. They're going to be
yeah.
high scoring.
49ers lost a lot of stud defenders to the Broncos. They got the safety and a linebacker, so their defense should project to be worse.
I mean, that's what happens when you pay an average quarterback $50 million. Gotta cut some pork.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the pretty average. She's actually really fucking good, but
I'm thinking
Yeah,
Waddle if he
I
makes
agree
it,
with
bro.
that.
there's no way Waddle's gonna make it back. There's just no way. But if he did, I would fucking paint the walls white.
Okay, hear me out. Instead of Rome, we take Ridley if Waddle doesn't come back.
Nah,
I mean, look, I like really more, but I'm so invested into this game right now where it's like, fuck.
But we don't want to overinvest. Like, I mean, I'm cool with it, but we can just take like a Loveland later.
Even
We can
Zay.
take a
Where
Zay. I mean, Zay is
well,
I
let's
like
see. Does
a value hound or I mean, I'm cool. With,
Hartman? I'll leave
I would take
lean-
Jennings. I would
lean
take
Rome.
Jennings. I would take Jennings over Rome, bro. Because I think
nah.
49ers. I think 49ers. I mean,
Romer.
We're gonna take
I'm cool
both.
with Rome, but
We're gonna take both. Jenny's gonna fall
cool.
to us.
I'm cool with Rome, but I think
Jenny's gonna fall.
if he falls,
to us.
yeah.
And then
I can't get in on Jennings. Like I know his metrics were good, but just that the age 28, fifth year breakout, didn't even hit a K. Everyone got hurt. Like I just
Well, he
I
didn't hit a
can't
K
buy it.
because he got ejected from the last game, though. But
Yeah, he would
early on.
because you got
He
that
would've hit
dog in him. All right, this is a pivotal pick. I have no idea.
Addison.
Okay, what about
Or-
you, Hartman?
We can go Godwin, but that's
fine.
too much, bro. Like 2 double stacks.
I would say if we're gonna take a Mecca, should we just take Addison
No.
here or
Take
Harvey?
Addison's
No.
fine.
Addison.
Yeah.
Harvey, why would we take the backup for Dobbins this early, bro? Like we can take Dobbins later. Like
Well, if we want a third running back, I think we go with one of the next 2 picks.
Yeah,
I think that's a
agree.
better range for how much early capital we spent.
So let me actually. Well, we'll see how it goes. But
on this kind of team, I'm going like wide receiver, quarterback, and then I'm filling in running back later because the tier we're gonna go through like 40 ADPs with no wide receivers.
Well, but we're we might take right. We might take QB there.
Yeah, because if we take, I mean, maybe we won't, but I mean, it just depends.
We're not
what's there.
taking Baker, are we? At 87?
No, but we might take a Mecca then Baker.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
gonna say I'm cool. We could also I'm cool just pulling up Mecca and taking Baker and having that.
we don't have to do that. But I'm just saying.
I know we don't. But I'm just saying that is an option we could do.
If we get I mean, dude, we have CMC and H-Ham, bro. Like, why do we need a third running back?
Well, that's why it allows us to do this as well, where we just say, fuck it. We're building this team that's going to be unique, and we take Mecca and Baker.
I think for me, I would go like, it just depends what's there. But if we get like a Golden falling.
What I'm saying is if we take Golden, then you want to take Golden, then a Mecca, and just have 6 receivers?
Yeah. Because you have 6 receivers, 2 running backs.
Well, I'll say this: we can take Caleb. No, Caleb will be there, guarantee for us. Coming back.
I think ideally our next 3 picks are these 3 in a row.
Depends what falls though, because I'm open to taking a Swift faller, bro, or like
Did Golden go? Golden went already.
Yeah, Golden went. I mean, I'm just saying we don't need to force it. We'll see what comes back. Like,
but
bro, if we get Swift, look at these guys have 2 running backs each. They might pass on Swift.
Okay, Swift makes sense to the game. Yeah, like if Swift falls 8 picks past ADP, it fits the game perfectly, and I'd be totally okay just mega stacking the Caleb game.
Or we can go Jones and Egbuka. I'm cool with whatever you guys want, but I'm just throwing out. Like,
no. I this is why it's fun doing it with multiple people because you get different perspectives and also it helps me kind of build a unique team.
It
So
just like I don't know. Evans can hit without
if
Baker.
if Swift is there, Hartman, does
Oh
that
yeah.
make sense to you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sexy, bro. That's sexy, bro. Oh, and he picked,
I mean,
bro,
look,
bro, lock it in, bro. Lock that shit in.
I will say I the reason why I was happy
Oh,
about the Mecca Baker thing is because of uniqueness, but I do think getting Swift fall, we're mega stacking this game. Caleb for sure is going to be our neck, not right here, but
pass on quarterback, take the 5th wide receiver, and then we could build a sexy ass
well,
like 3
Mecca
QB2.
makes sense.
Yeah,
If
we take him and then we push it.
Godwin's right next to us on the other side. Is that right?
yeah, Godwin's probably over there.
Oh yeah, he's 2 away. All
So
right.
Mecca goes. That's why I figure he would. So I think we. Oh man, we could
I'm cool with like just take like Ayuk or something, bro.
I
we
mean,
do have
we
a
could take
Vikings
like
games.
With
we could
CMC,
take
that's too many
Aaron
running backs.
Jones.
Yeah, I would say or
It's a
Baker.
little. I fuck it. Let's do Baker.
Okay, fuck it.
I would have taken like Ayuk or like
Yeah.
The only problem here's the only problem with taking like even Baker, but Jones especially is like we're gonna be in a pocket of the draft where there's no like wide receivers we want unless we get like a Trey Harris fall or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't know which
for
wide
the
receiver.
mega.
I wouldn't hate that, bro. At this point.
Well, I'll say this. I think the next pick we take Caleb no matter what. And if we want, we can stop at 2 QBs, right? Obviously, we take a third if we feel better. But Caleb Baker stacked up feels really good. And then with the next pick, it would be pick 111. And then at 111, fuck it. I'm well, we could do Burden, Bateman, Shaheed, Trey Falls. Like, I'm cool with any one of those receivers.
Yeah, if any of those make it, that'd be pretty good. I mean, I think they're like, I think Baker was a good pick because we have that game built out too.
Yeah.
But I do think Aaron Jones could have worked. Like, then we just go 18th round for the 5th RB.
Yeah.
We're done at 4, bro. We're done at 4 with Jones. I think that's hyper fragile.
Yeah. I think Jones, if I could go back, I would take Jones because we have Addison. We could get JJ McCarthy later too.
I think Ayuk would have been great too, bro.
I just hate his price so much right now.
I know, me too.
It's time box though, bro. We gotta like BBM. I agree, but it's time box. It's gonna be open for like 5 days.
But I just don't like him as a pick at like that high. I just think how much of the season he's gonna miss. I do get the late season hammer, but he just didn't look that great last year and coming off this injury. He is young, he should come back, but it's a pretty big injury.
I'm a hater, bro. I hate Ayuk. The vibes are down, you know. But I mean he could hit in fantasy, so I don't know.
And he does fit the team. I get that, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I hate Ayuk, bro. Like I hate Ayuk, bro. When he held out and then played like a bitch, bro, I was like, at least do what Jamar did. Jamar held out and he balled out. Like starting week 2, he was balling. Yeah. Ayuk was like dropping touchdowns. Yeah, Lamb too.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, bro. Like Purdy created a play on the ground. Like he was scrambling for like, 3 to 5 seconds. He hit Ayuk in the corner of the end zone, and Ayuk drops it. Like not like hit out, but drops it, bro. Like, come on, bro. You held out for that? 30 minutes for this? Jamar's catching that between his legs with left hand, bro. Come on.
And like his practice videos and stuff too, where he was like arguing with the coaches and shit. Just like it just seemed like bad vibes all around, and then not being there. He's not going to be there really this summer, like practicing. It just seems like so tough.
Well, we have
late season he could drop 30 easily.
Yeah, like the thing with Ayuk though is that
hammer Ayuk, bro. Hammer Ayuk.
Who does the guy at 12 have at receiver?
He could take Purdy.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and he has
Let him take Purdy.
So all that talk. I mean, this is a perfect example where it's like, like this is a beautiful. Like I'll take Ayuk here on this team.
Bro, you don't even understand. Like, I'm okay. I mean, I know we have the double, so we're gonna take Caleb, but I would even be cool if Trey Harris came back. Like, fuck Caleb. We'll get like JJ, but obviously like Caleb's makes sense for this.
The only reason why I don't like Trey Harris is because QJ is gonna outscore him this year.
Oh, he's
The
not.
big Q.
Yeah. QJ's gonna, I QJ's Trey Harris. Oh my god, I thought that was Caleb. Please.
Yeah.
Well, he had
Let's
a
lock in
Mon,
Caleb. Then.
Yeah, Caleb.
I think we'll go for Loveland on this build.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that'd be good too. I like
and then Roshan too.
I like Trey Harris a lot. It's just like, yeah, Roshan for sure. But yeah, I like Trey Harris a lot, but I don't know. I think just with the double stack QB, we have that game crazy built out.
Oh, this
we
is
have
perfect.
To take it there.
Oh, 100%. Like Brandon Ayuk, like we're paying the price where just upside. Where we have the 49ers and the Bears things built out. Week 17 is all that matters. And yeah, I love this. This worked out actually perfect for us.
Yeah. So for me, like on a team like this, bro, like, oh, hear me out. Like Rashad White.
Yeah. Oh,
but we have such good production. Don't we want to just take like big swings? I guess he's the contingent. He's the contingent, right?
Yeah.
No, big swing on the game that's gonna have like a 55-point total.
That is like that.
Yeah, with the Tampa Bay, yeah, you're right.
And Achane, like the game script is Mike Evans through Baker, and then Achane is hitting his explosive, so they're passing to catch up or to keep up. So it's a Rashad White ass team, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I don't mind Rashad White at 4 because it also like it's like Rashad White's just a good pick in general, right? So I think it makes sense.
I mean, I have like double the field on Rashad White, so I'm always happy getting him.
Rashad White. I have 26% Algier, bro, Hartman, and I think Rashad White might be the best like handcuff because he's not even a handcuff. He's gonna be on the passing plays, bro. He's a really good pass blocker. He's gonna be out there, so I think he might be a better value than Algier.
I have both those guys at like 14 to 16. Like those are my two just like go-tos in that range, kind of.
Who's it? Rashad White?
I've been clicking more blue lately.
Algier and Rashad,
yeah,
the
like,
two hammers in that range.
Yeah, I've been clicking blue like a decent amount lately, but I still have like a ton of those guys. I had them closer to like 19, 20 earlier.
Yeah, I mean they're just easy clicks, like.
Yeah, blue is like this whole RBs. I like a lot of these RBs for different reasons. Grando, love Grando this year. Oh, Rashad White goes. Fantasy Dogs listen to our streams. Like, I got to snipe Zero.
He knows it's a good pick. I would say.
And he reached on him too.
I would say hit up two.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I would say hit up Tootin. Hit up Tootin because the guys inside have the 2 tight ends, bro. They're not gonna take a third, right? I mean, that's a lot of tight ends.
He might take a second. Well, yeah. Who's his first?
So who's that guy? Bowers.
No, Bowers. No. He's
okay. Yeah, Tootin.
We tuning it up. Tootin this.
I think
Tootin's perfect for this team because it's an upside. Like if Tootin hits, then we have 4 RBs that are just really good. Bro,
we could be done at 4.
We could, yeah. He takes Shroud, love it.
I don't think he's gonna take.
So let's just say if we don't get Loveland, right? If we don't get Loveland,
we're getting Loveland. Yeah. If we don't get Loveland, then we rage.
Yeah. We'd probably have to go tight end or blue.
No, we got Loveland, baby. Yeah. Super stack this game, baby.
Like Loveland's price is so crazy. Like this AC joint thing, they expect him to be a full go at camp. I think for a top 10 pick tight end, you got pick 10th. Like it's way too cheap for his pedigree. I get it might be a lot of mouths to feed, but it's just way too cheap for his draft capital. And his profile, like he's more of a receiving threat. He's not like a blocking tight end.
Yeah.
I like Warren more, but I mean for this price, I'm into it.
So I've been Warren over Loveland, but I am starting to kind of get hot fever for Loveland because it's just the connection to Sam Laporta rookie year to what with Ben Johnson, top 10 pick. There's multiple teams trying to get in the top 10 to take Loveland as well. And if we don't know how this is going to be the pecking order for the receivers and the target shares, betting on a top 10 pick at the tight end for Loveland, I think's a good sharp play. So definitely trying to get more Loveland.
You know, when you said that, like the rookie year Sam Laporta, I just imagined that meme, that gif with the guy like trying to poke the square thing in the round hole, like, and he's drooling. You know that meme?
Yeah, the one I sent. Yeah.
I was like, all right, like that's not why we were taking. We're taking him because he's a great prospect. That the
Well,
NFL
it's
believes in.
just the connection
He's-
though, where like we see how Ben Johnson loves to use a tight end, and Loveland is maybe Ben Johnson fucking gift wrap present for him coming to the Bears.
Well, I think as a prospect, he's better than Laporta by
For sure. Yeah.
not a ton, but by a margin, like a notable margin.
Yeah. Obviously, it doesn't mean he's gonna have a Laporta season for production, but it does just kind of paint the pathway where, hey, like this could happen. Like Loveland could end up being the number one target on the Bears. I think that's possible.
He can stretch the field. He has big playability at tight end, which I think is huge.
Bro, I
Like,
would
he
slam
can have
Hollywood
both.
if you fell. By the way, I would slam Hollywood. Oh, never
I
mind.
know you would slam him. Tight ends here.
Nah,
No,
Quarterback.
we'll go. Bro, I would take Algier as a fifth and be done, or we could take
QJ, man.
we could take Jalen McMillan on the.
Fuck.
I like
Who's your
Jalen.
favorite RB? Tyler White.
we can't
Yeah.
take Wright. It'd have
Well,
to be Algier.
QJ?
Let's go
You
Algier.
guys want to do QJ?
No. Let's do Algier,
Not
and then
really.
let's do McMillan on the way back, bro.
McMillan. Oh yeah, we could do McMillan.
No, because we could just bet that Amika sucks, or maybe doesn't suck, but maybe Godwin is hurt, and then it's like McMillan and Amika and
yeah. Godwin's hurt, or just as a high scoring game. No tight ends
because
here.
I can see how it's gonna happen. Like Evan's gonna have like 2 touchdowns, and then like late, it's gonna like garbage time. It's gonna be like McMillan with his second. I don't know, some bullshit, bro. It's gonna happen.
So you guys would rather have the receiver 4 on a good offense than okay, never mind. QJ goes.
He might
Then
not be
receiver 4 on a different offense.
Yeah, so McMillian's is a pick for you guys.
Yeah, I think he flashed enough.
Yeah, it makes sense. Bet this whole game. We don't know what's gonna happen. Chris Godwin could be hurt. Emeka could suck, or maybe McMillian just gets a fucking 80-yard touchdown.
I mean, it's not even just the game; it's the whole season. Like this team is saying that Godwin is probably not 100%.
And like, I don't like doing this as in like insurance, but like, hey, Mike Evans might miss 3 games with a hamstring injury, and McMillians is spiking in our lineup, right? So we go into the playoffs with the low-owned Mike Evans potentially.
I like that. I mean, it's not a bad thing because the BBM winner had like Pacheco in round 5, and he still won. Pacheco was injured the whole year. It's not like if Evan goes down, our team is not dead.
No, it's not. It's never dead.
So,
Like there's so many different ways you could tell yourself a story for this.
It's July, bro. Everything's live.
We're all correct in July, except for
if our RBs stay healthy, our top 2, like we're gonna be competitive no matter what. Those 2 guys will carry a team if they're healthy all year.
Oh, yeah, I was cool stopping at 4, but we got Algier, we got the hammer.
Yeah, I like our RB room a lot right now.
I can almost never bring myself to stop at 4. Usually though, like the 5th guy will just be super late. Like I'll throw on like Taj Brooks or something. Just some swing late for upside.
I usually don't like stopping at 4, but when we get Swift like at a value, it was almost like getting a free pick. If you look at when we got him like way late.
If we went Jones over Baker, then we would have stopped at 4, yeah.
But that would have been horrible because we wouldn't have had a good stack built. We would have been like scrambling right now.
Oh yeah. No, Baker was the call for sure. Yeah. Even with Tootin, I guess we could though. But it'd be pretty thin.
I mean, Swift, RB1 for Ben Johnson offense. Ben Johnson loves Swift. Historically, the RB coach didn't like Swift. Ben Johnson loves Swift because he didn't draft anyone, bro. I mean, Kyle Manahay or whatever.
Nah, they got sniped in the draft. They wanted a running back bad, you know it.
Bro, didn't they pass on Henderson? Like,
Henderson and Judkins went right before him.
All right, guys.
I think
we take Strange,
Otten for sure, bro.
We could do both. We could do both. right?
I don't mind. Yeah,
Do you like Strange that
Yeah.
much, or do you just take Auden?
I think let's take Strange. Fuck it. Actually, he's a value, I guess.
We have two in as
Yeah.
well. We have a Jaguars thing building. Also, it's like if McMillions is the guy we need, that's probably going to cancel out Auden, right? I mean, it doesn't guarantee it, but I'm just kind of trying to think this out.
I don't think it cancels out.
Yeah,
I don't
because
think.
when McMillan was hitting, Otten was still doing fine
Yeah, but that was like without what, like Evans and
without Evans
Godwin.
or Godwin.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's okay. That's okay.
Oh, is Alec Pierce here or no? He's gone
no, he's
probably.
gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
We do Slayton. We could pull up a receiver or tight
Do
end
we
like
like any tight ends?
Mason.
I like
Jayden.
Mason Taylor.
Yeah, Mason Taylor is nice.
Mason and Taylor's nice for a little upside play as well. Because if they're
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I like that pick there. I was gonna say maybe we could do like a Colts receiver for a bring back on some of that Jag stuff with our
for
last
sure, yeah.
receiver
Like
spot.
this seems like maybe an 80 Mitchell type of team for sure. Because right now we have a 2-5-6-3, and we'll be taking two more receivers with this build. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we see a running back we love.
With this team, you could do whatever you want, bro. You could literally go like, I mean, I've seen people they go like Slayton and Dart. I mean, fuck that, but I'm just saying like we have enough firepower everywhere.
We do.
We got a free Ayuk, bro. Like we got Ayuk like what 2 rounds later?
Yeah,
it's like a round.
Yeah.
Well, about a round and a half. Really good discount. One thing I am trying to do more is not invest too much at the receiver position like I've done the last 2 years. I'm actually okay with going to or ending the draft where it's perceived a weaker receiver room, because I do think that's overblown a little bit.
I mean, we could go like 80 and dimes and then get some rushing upside at QB.
Yeah,
and then we have the Jacksonville bringbacks for it.
That's okay. It's just Jackson. Who does Jacksonville play? They play the Colts week 17.
Yeah.
That's interesting for sure. And then,
but yeah, I kind of agree with you to the point where like, how often is that late receiver hit? Maybe a guy like Slayton could, or like Keenan. It is tough though. Like, how many usable weeks are they going to put up?
Right. Yeah. I mean, when we have a RB that's going to win the flex for us all year, right? Obviously, WTF win the flex, but
dime snipe. So,
but like the receivers is like we don't need as much because our RB room is so powerful. But it's okay. But like I'm still okay going 2 more receivers. I don't want to force a stack. Yeah, like I don't think we're taking a quarterback at all. Like there's no stacking options. We could do another RB2 as well, but who's your guys' favorite receivers here?
Oh, good.
I'm cool with AD.
AD, just to say fuck it. Maybe Pittman gets hurt.
I mean, I like all three of those guys.
Year two, he could, I mean, his problem wasn't getting open; it was catching. So
he
don't catch this.
Good metrics.
Yeah,
he's the Colts Wicks.
He's close. Yeah, that's a good point. And then with this next pick, we could go receiver or RB. We could do a rookie RB with Hunter, Sampson, do the Todd Brooks thing again, or take a receiver. I guess just take your favorite receiver. Coker, Tutu.
I'm okay.
I'm fine with. Oh, go ahead.
I'm fine with Coker, or
Yeah, I like Coker or Taj.
I don't see no week 17 things right now. I mean, we could do Tutu and Tyler Algier for week 17.
That's a little.
I mean, who knows? But yeah, I'm cool with Coker here. I don't also like playing the game of like we're playing to win. We're not trying to play safe, but like Ayuk and Addison might miss, total of 3 games to start the year. So it's like to have that extra receiver that can maybe spike is nice.
Like I'm really down on Leggett and I'm really high on Carolina. So Coker in the 18th, that always feels really good to get, like with him falling there.
Yeah.
I don't know. He feels like such a great pick now.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I agree with that. Let's look at chat. It's so easy to look at chat and listen to you guys talk. You guys just keep the show flowing. Who says Caleb fallen in most of my rooms? He's fallen a decent amount. I remember when he was going around like pick 85, 86, and now he's, constantly in the like the 110s, 112s. This is all the receiving teams. This is the all receiving back team. Nice. For sure. Like we have RBs that are gonna catch like over like 300 passes altogether.
Yeah.
Top 10 pick at 135 is hilarious. Let the haters fade 25%. Let's fucking go. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I think, you know what, you just seen tight ends ball out the last few years. Doesn't guarantee that Loveland or Warren will, but I do think you could be overweight on both just to give yourself that chance.
Well,
Vegas says,
it's
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's kind of like that trend we saw with receivers, where last couple of years they started balling out like really early on, and tight
Yeah.
ends, take a while, and now they kind of seem quicker to adapt.
No, I agree with that. Terrence says people pattern matching Loveland to a different context. They won't have a strong run game to play action off of.
Well, on this draft, they will because we have Swift,
Yeah.
and he's the best pick on the board, so he's gonna have like 1,200 rushing yards.
Now, obviously, Lions are a way better team than the Bears. Better offensive system. Dan Quinn's an amazing. Wait, is it Dan Quinn or who's the coach name? Is it
Dan
Dan Quinn
Campbell.
or Dan
Dan
Campbell? Yeah,
Campbell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not Dan
Well,
Quinn. Not Dan.
the Lions GM has been great. Brad Johnson. Last couple of years, he's been really solid. But the Bears brought in a lot of
That's funny.
solid vets, especially on the O line.
I love this comp. He says the broken Nets tried to buy a championship, and I forgot about that. Do you guys remember when they got Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett in that massive trade?
Yeah,
Oh, I
think
thought
basketball
he
is
was
just
talking
so
about.
much different.
Was it
I thought he
that
was
or
talking
what?
about KD and Irving and Harden.
No,
You know
he's
what?
talking about when they set themselves like 10 years back with the old Boston Celtics.
Yeah, yeah. I
Mm.
mean, they've done it multiple times. Obviously, try to do the KD Irving thing, but then it was like when they were trying to do all the old Boston Celtics after they had their championship run. But the thing I will say though is like in this game where you're trying to buy pieces on cheap offenses, where the Bears are an expensive team overall when you look at the players, but if you get the cheapest one that can maybe take a big leap, I think that's a good bet. Loveland is also just a really good football player and in the first offensive pick. Someone we view as a great offensive mind.
I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
I agree with the comment that the infrastructure is not on Detroit's level, and the Bears always find a way to fuck things up.
Yeah.
So I don't
No,
know.
it's not. But it's the price you pay. I mean, you're getting Loveland at pick 135. Like that's just, and he doesn't need to have Sam Laporte a year. He doesn't need to have a Brock Bowers year. His medium is way lower for him to surpass that price. All
I
right,
think the
guys.
team is great, man. The team is
Yeah.
great.
So
Yeah.
2583. We
I really like that one.
what I like about this is we built it the way we set out, which is hard to do because you never know what's going to happen. A lot of chaos, but 2583, we have Baker and Caleb. I love that as a duo for quarterbacks. You could definitely stop there. And then this is a fun RB room: CMC, Devon Achane, Swift, Tuin, and Tyler Algier. I mean, CMC, Devon Achane, gonna go crazy this year. Swift in our flex is nice. Got a little ADP faller. And then Tuin and Algier are just kind of fun players where we have the clear RB2 on a great team who would be an RB1 if Bijan got hurt. And then Tuin's the mystery box of maybe he's the next Bucky Irving or maybe he's nothing at all.
I mean, if Bijan goes or gets hurt this year, this team is absolutely stacked, bro. Because Algier is going to be like a third-round pick, bro, with no Bijan, or a fourth, like Brees level.
Or
Oh,
if
yeah.
Tootin is that guy that takes over. If either one hits, then the team goes crazy.
We're filling the flex with the running back, even with 8 wide receivers.
Yeah, then we have Evans, Moore, Rome, Addison, Ayuk, Jalen McMillions, 80 Mitchell, Coker. This is a good receiver room too. We're betting heavy on the Bears with Moore and Rome for receivers. We tag on Loveland as well, so we have a mega. We have we have 5 total Bears, which I think is totally fine to do, right? Like they could all hit their price. If Caleb takes a step up or Ben Johnson is is him. But yeah, the receiver room, volatile a little bit. Addison, Ayuk, but we're betting that they are healthy or they're just really good when they're playing.
When I
But
think
we're
having
just
such a
betting.
strong
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think having such a strong RB room where we'll flex an RB early, that'll help a lot with the Addison and Ayuk early season kind of slow starts or suspension, whatever.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's a sharp point.
I think for us, we're just gonna ping pong like a Bucks wide receiver and a Bears wide receiver every week. So, I mean, we can have multiple of them. Doesn't really matter because we have 8.
Yeah. That's that. Those are sharp points. I really like this team, man. I think we built two bangers.
Imagine getting first and second in this contest.
Right. We got both. Our team's gonna be so good that they just give us both first and second place.
Yeah.
So I do want to see two teams in there that I believe was with us. Fancy Dog, appreciate you drafting with us. He does a little 3-5-8-2 build. Lamar, Bryce Young, and then A Rich tags on, which obviously you don't need to go third quarterback, but if you are, A Rich is probably a fun swing to do it with if things work out. Gibbs Taylor. So this is another strong start RB, right? Gibbs Taylor, strong duo. Mason White. He sniped White from us, but it worked out in the end. Raheem
Yeah, he
Mostert.
sniped us.
He did. He
Yeah.
reached the whole round just to make sure we didn't get White. But it's okay though.
Nice RB room though.
Yeah, I do like this RB room for 5.
And top 2 crazy strong, and then Mason, upside swing.
Yeah, and then Raheem Mostert just tag on.
Hey, Chris Olave, wide receiver 1. So this like 2024 ADP.
I think he said like 33% Shaheed. So we see another Shaheed again. He did a couple things like get Adam Thielen, so he doubled that, right? A little ping pong there. Obviously, he has Bryce Young, makes sense. Alec Pierce stacked up with Richardson too. That's nice. And then Kittle and Andrews, which is pretty fun tight end room to have.
I like the tight ends.
Yeah. The receivers are weaker than how I would want to build them, but your team does feel strong overall. The receiver room's a little weaker than I would like, though.
Yeah, I maybe would have passed on AR and just threw on a 9th, I guess. I mean, because I don't really dislike any of the picks where they made them.
Yeah.
I would take someone over Mason, like wide receiver over Mason, and then the team is fine. I think the Mason pick.
Maybe Pittman over Mason.
Yeah, because you got Taylor and Gibbs, bro. What's Mason doing, bro? Mason, yeah, because Jones is injury prone, but Mason couldn't stay healthy last year. Like, I mean, what is he doing for this team?
Yeah,
I'll take Pittman or if you who was available. You just look on the board.
Who was available? Pick 90? When he was picking, it was Coop. No, it was Jayden Higgins, Pittman.
Oh, Higgins for sure, bro.
I think Higgins or Pittman probably would have been for me because I would have you could have got RB later. I think would have been fine with this RB group. That would be my only thing with it. And then
I mean, it's solid. I like the team overall.
Yeah, it's still a solid build. We also had Silver in here, which I'm having a hard time finding his name. Am I tripping out? Okay, right here. Silver Lighting, shout out Silver. He was on my stream. I think 2 days ago on 4th of July. So shout out Silver for that. 3-3-5-7 build. Knicks love Geno Smith. Seems like a great 3 quarterback room when you're waiting.
Yep.
Bucky Jacobs. So he gets a little Jacobs. Bucky action at the 2-3 turn. Chuba, Shipley, and then Kyle Manan guy. This RB room, I think is capable. You're really betting strong on the 3 RBs here, which I mean they're all projected to be workhorses, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Bucky is, but
yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna try to have Bucky be a workhorse, but we'll see if he's able to sustain it. Obviously, being a workhorse nowadays in the NFL just means having a 60% snap share, right? I think
he's gonna have that probably.
He's like a semi workhorse from how we view workhorses nowadays. Nico, Sutton, Myers, Reed, Higgins, Mims, and Slayton. Good receiver room. Totally fine with that. Oh, he took Nico at 3. Seen that? Wow. So look at that little flipping the
flipping the
board
board.
action.
I,
Yeah.
only thing I'm gonna say is bro, I don't care what universe we're in. I'm not taking Jacoby over Golden, bro. Because you have Golden, you can have Golden and Reed. Like
Yeah.
Golden or Reed or like what's Jacoby doing with this room, bro? Like Jacoby and you got already Sutton. I mean,
Jacoby, I think Jacoby's a good pick, man. Like overall, but like Golden, has more upside. I think.
Yeah, I think with those
you have
two guys in the
Jacobs.
middle, like they just lack upside. Sutton and Jacoby, they kind of just lack upside as your 2 and 3.
But he has Jacobs, bro. You're betting on Packers. I mean, what's Jacoby
But
in
that's
here
why he
for?
took Reed.
He got Reed though.
Took the true receiver one though.
He took the slot merchant with a busted shoulder over the first round first round wide receiver rookie since like 2002.
2002. Yeah. Who was the 2002 receiver? Was he a hit?
I think for like a couple of years. Not really.
Yeah.
Bro, like that was so long ago. Like I was like 10 years old.
Oh shit! I was I watching football? I think it was.
I was watching football, but I wasn't like I wasn't watching the draft. Like
I was 6 years old. So if you guys want to do the math, you figure out my age.
Yeah,
but
I was like 3 or something.
Yeah. So Nico 3. I think that's fun, right? I think you could do that with Nico, Puka, Neighbors, right? You could flip the board in many ways. Then he takes Kraft, Goddard, and Jonnu. So we see the stacking, right? We see Kraft with Jordan Love. Obviously, we see Myers with Geno Smith, and then Bo Nix with Sutton. Love the tight end room. Think it's a good tight end room. Jonnu, is this the latest you guys seen him fall at 171?
I think so.
Yeah, around there. Maybe like mid 170s.
Which I think at this price, like I'm totally okay taking him. I do think he's going to be the second option for Rodgers, so I think that's a good pick. Overall, I think this is a good build. The only thing is I know Zero would rather have Golden than Reed here or Myers.
I mean, even if you don't like Golden, like bro, you have Jacobs. I don't know.
He got Reed.
Yeah, no,
all right, but would you rather? But let's do the 2v2. Would you rather have Jacoby and Reed or like Golden and whoever else was available?
Well, I'd rather have Golden and Reed.
Yeah, you can have Golden and Reed. Yeah. I like double.
Where was he on the board here? Silver. So maybe Golden was gone. Who knows?
No, Golden went like.
Also, look.
Before Reed.
So Jacoby goes and then Golden goes. So maybe he would have took Golden over Reed. Who knows?
Bro, I would take Golden and then whoever comes back.
I'll say this though. We talk about Bowers having an upgrade quarterback. Doesn't Myers have an upgrade as well?
He does.
Right.
But Jordan Love is still a better option with Matt LaFleur, I think.
Yeah.
Because Jacoby's not Jacoby's not gonna ascend to be like just this. Like Golden's upside is way higher than Jacoby. I mean, Jacoby's Jacoby. He's basically
like Golden. Like I see Golden could maybe having a 200-point season, which would definitely surpass his ADP and him breaking out. But then Jacoby the last few years has been around 180 points. So I don't think Jacoby's like a terrible picker. I actually do think he's probably I think he's valued right, but with you, Golden is like maybe he's Brian Thomas of this year, right? Maybe he's.
I think even if Jacoby and Golden have the same amount of points, or even Jacoby has like 20 more points on the year, I think single game ceiling it's gonna be Golden. Like single game, bro. Like Packers with an injured Jordan Love last year were like 27 or more than 27 points per game. I mean, Golden ceiling, he can have 2 touchdowns like multiple weeks in the playoffs. Jacoby multiple touchdowns, like
Jacoby had 8 touchdowns last year though.
Oh, but I'm saying single game upset. Like,
but maybe the thought is though he spent a lot of early RB capital, so he's getting more floor guys just to kind of like balance out his lineup. Then he's shooting for upside later. He got like Mims and Slayton and like kind of more spiky guys. Maybe that's kind of the idea with the build.
And also like Higgins, like I'll say this, like Nico's obviously the receiver 1 this year for this team, and then he goes 2 like good floor plays. But then Reed, or
Reed is not like a steady play though.
No, but that's why
Well,
it's
but
like
that's his fourth
counteracts.
guy.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
it's Sutton, Myers are safer. Reed is the boomer bust where he gets you 30 points, and then Higgins is the mystery box rookie, and then Marvin Mims is kind of like the
Well, he got the
spike
stack.
player too. Oh yeah, the Mims stack with Knicks as well.
Yeah, 1 round after.
You have a message from Gamble.
Who is the guy in the middle?
Gamble, this is the ZeroFuhks, the one and only. Golden Sting still draft him.
I,
Yeah,
I approve. I
yeah,
approve.
yeah. Gonna leave a comment now for Nick to read at Thanksgiving. You guys are going crazy in the chat. Sorry, I can't look at each one. Just kind of going through them. Obviously, when you have guests on, it makes things a little more different. Like when I told Kenny Man, I am saying hello from the distant past. Yeah. Try to get through all the chat. I do see what you guys are saying, even though if I might not mention it out loud. Yes, draft safe. That's how you want to be in no mystery box rookies, especially not golden.
Well, it's not BBM, but
Yeah.
it's a
Okay.
Chihuahua.
No, but so we'll take 30K. I myself, I think okay. So yeah, so I think we looked at all the teams, right? There's 2 teams. We obviously built a fire team.
Bro,
I
this
like
is sick, man. This is
I like
sick.
this team. Yeah. Two
Yeah.
fire teams. And let me see. I'll go man. Guess. Yeah, 22nd clouds and guess are lots of mans. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're doing great with 20 seconds, bro.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
didn't even realize. Yeah.
It feels like
We got the same player takes, I guess.
Well, you guys, yeah, like obviously I do think generally we have the same view on how we want to build teams and players. Obviously some are different, but I think we all kind of got like we all adjusted pretty well with how we view the draft board, and I just think everything felt right to us.
When that Ayuk fall really helped bring it together too.
Yeah.
Like that was a big piece that really kind of brought it together.
Yeah, like I was down to take Ayuk, and then hopefully Baker comes
87,
back. So
yeah.
the fact that we got it flipped is perfect.
Yeah, I don't see Ayuk really fall that far. So to get him here when we have this game built out, it was just magic. It felt really good.
That's the
Silver
winner.
Silver says Golden could be 2025 lad. 100% agree with that. Like that's kind of how I'm treating it. Where it's like, is Golden good? Does he suck? I don't care. I'm gonna take a first round receiver on the Packers where there's no clear alpha. So yeah, I'm all in on Golden. In 2026, we're going to be looking for this year's Golden. Facts.
I'm
Facts.
excited. No, I hope Golden's good because
Yeah.
I mean Packers don't invest in receiver, bro. I thought Packers were gonna take like Higgins in the second, and then like maybe Savion in the fourth, but they took Savion in the third, so Reed is kind of cooked.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. I'm just overweighing the Packers. Tucker Kraft draft him. Tucker Kraft's the best value on the board. He's gonna be this year's Rob Gronkowski, George Kittle, Mark Andrews. Calling it right now.
Kraft
This
is my
year's
most
Rob
owned.
Gronkowski, bro.
Yeah, crap, bro. Crap. I don't look. We're just
Kraft's
gonna
so
look.
good.
Oh my god.
Well, Kraft's like Kittle. Kraft's the only guy with more yak than Kittle.
24%. That's nice.
Yeah, so I have 24% Kittle, 17% Tucker Kraft, but when it comes to
that John.
Oh yeah.
you see that? Where's John at? Yeah, 9% John, man. I was starting to take him a little more lately because he was falling. This is my BBM, so I'm gonna try to have as much Tucker Kraft and BBM. Wanted it to be around 25-30%. John New have 6.8%, so could have been a lot worse, but this is my.
That's a little low on the Kittle, man. 9%.
It's crazy. It's so funny because I have 24% Kittle, but then I have 9% BBM, and it was just one of those things that just either he went right before me or I just was building things differently. So like I'm shocked myself. I only have 9% Kittle, and I wish I would have got more when he was going more in the fifth. That was definitely a blind spot for me. And then I'll just show you like
if Kittle smashes, you're winning the puppy.
Yeah, hey, that's a trade-off. If I might not win BBM, but I'll definitely have some good puppy teams.
I remember being in the puppy with you. We were drafting puppies, and we were competing with gold for Golden and Kittle on every team, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, one of us are taking him.
Yeah. I was pulling up Kittle like when I would get CMC at the 1-2 turn. I would just pull up Kittle at 36. I was just like, I'm just gonna take Kittle. Like fuck it. But now I have a little more player takes in the 4th round. That's why I'm kind of diversifying. But definitely want to get more Kittle. Real quick before I end the stream, let you guys go. Does having 25% Miles Sanders, is that a sharp move or am I paying the rake?
At his cost, I don't think you're paying the rake. I mean, it's probably sharp because he can only go up. I mean, if he's a bust, then he's a 18th round bust.
That's the only one that he falls
Yeah.
to. It's like, do you guys take Miles Sanders or like Jarquez Hunter? Which I'm actually taking more Hunter lately, but
So I actually just looked at mine. Jarquez Hunter's my most drafted player.
nice.
So,
How much the percent do you have?
so in all tournaments, I have 27%,
Okay,
but in BBM I have 35%.
Wow.
that's a good number. And how many BBMs if have you done?
70.
That's good. Yeah, you're gonna be up there with the. I can't wait to Diablo. That's
Oh,
his
the
cool
Best Ball
name.
Mania database.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
you're able to see who owns the most players in BBM. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna see 100 golden shares for 0.
I'm at like almost 40%. So
Yeah, that's nice.
my Wix has come down though. My Wix is like 41 and
Can't
my
believe
Golden
you're
is 37.
Yeah.
So I'll probably end up with like 30 Wix, 35 Golden.
Zero is the Packers expert, so I have to let him. I have to let him get his Packers takes out.
Yeah, it's first time on
We know
stream.
Reed's
Obviously, as
wide receiver
well.
one, but
Yeah. We're
I
just
mean,
being.
you shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, Golden's a bust. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, don't
dude, he
draft
couldn't
Golden.
produce in college. He couldn't produce on the Texans, bro. Come on. Like
yeah. But
Vaughn was looking better.
he had one good playoff stretch and then ran a fake 40. All of a sudden, he's a first round pick.
That's crazy. Yeah, all of a sudden.
You know who got crazy capital though is Higgins, man. I was not expecting the Higgins capital. I
I
thought
wasn't
Golden was
either.
like late first, early second, but Higgins going before Burden was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like that was actually crazy.
Yeah.
That made me realize like Higgins was my second favorite wide receiver pre-draft. Like, bro, like I gotta just take him at this new price. Like he's gonna be on the field, you know. And that's how I
Yeah.
feel with Golden. He's gonna be on the field. There's who's blocking him, bro. He doesn't play slot. He's not. It's not like Reed is gonna block him. Oh, Wicks is gonna block Golden.
Only Golden could block himself.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one. Like, if he's really good, he should hit. If he's not, then we'll see it year 1.
I mean, I'm just slamming both those rookies, bro. I'm about to have like 30 each.
Yeah, I don't. I think that's a sharp play too. I am trying to get more Golden, or I have a lot of Golden, but I'm trying to get more Higgins up before he rises up as well. Well, before I end the stream, first appreciate everyone here, chat. You guys are awesome. Appreciate talking to you guys, liking the video, hitting the sub button. It's always a good time. And then Zero and Hartman, you guys are amazing. Love having you guys here. Is there anything you guys want to plug or kind of just give a breakdown for anything coming up for you guys?
I want to plug Nick Bach YouTube channel and Hartman Fantasy Football. I don't have anything to plug for myself, but I'm trying to lose the Discord. What's the Discord mod? Like that moniker. I'm trying to get a different one. So
Yeah. That'd be, yeah. All those
Discord legend.
Discord
legend. I'm about to go touch some grass, so subscribe to Nick Bach and Hartman.
Well, appreciate
Thanks,
that, Zero. Yeah, you're an awesome guest. Definitely gonna have you coming on more this summer to draft some bangers and talk ball. And then Hartman, you got anything going on or anything you want to plug?
Not much. I'm gonna start doing a show with JT and Candyman on like Tuesdays. But
I saw that. Yeah, which is really awesome. I think you guys do a great job altogether. JT did reach out for me to do it, obviously, but I just can't with my schedule. I can't with my schedule right now. It's hard for me to commit to that, but I am happy to see that Candyman is in that show. You guys are all awesome. Go check out Hartman's YouTube. Follow him on Twitter. Both links are in my YouTube description. And until next time, guys, you guys have a great day, and I'll be seeing all you guys later.